Hey guys, so welcome to this Dubai training on how to make money from real estate. Selling real estate, passive income, in the real estate sector. This course allows you to learn how to make money even if you are not a full-time realtor, you have a job or you have another business in another sector. How do you still generate income in this sector? That's what we want to look at. And I'll be teaching on 6 different modules. And we'll start with the first one, which is have a unique identity, right? So when we moved to Dubai, 2020, I believe, and 2021 we opened our office, but I've been going to Dubai many years before that time. One of the first things I had to do was position myself to look luxurious, and that becoming my identity. I looked at the landscape. Properties in Dubai were a lot more expensive than Nigeria, where I was coming from. And because of the fact that the exchange rate was a lot higher, so technically I was selling a luxury product in Dubai. And I couldn't sell luxury without looking luxury myself. And so I had to develop a very unique identity. A few things stood out in terms of my identity. Number one was transparency and integrity. So I had to build a brand where I was one of the first people who started doing Facebook Live. I'll go to the property site. I mean, nobody sells property in Dubai with going to site or office. It's always off plan. But I would go to site. I would do videos. I'll say, hey, here's the property. The developer would complete so here. This has been the case study of the developer. I was extremely transparent, and that helped. Number 2 was the luxury thing I told you about. I had to, at some point, have got a Rolls Royce. I was living at some point in Burj Khalifa. Intentionally record myself coming every morning out of Burj Khalifa and then going to the office. I told a story, a luxury lifestyle story. I used my own lifestyle to sell. So all this gave me a very unique identity. And mind you, I was also a person of color, right? And there were not too many people of color doing things the way I was. In fact, we became the largest black-owned brokerage firm in 1 year in Dubai. So I had a very distinct identity, very unique identity, and I was very intense, right? You meet me, I was intense about pushing the properties. I was always doing inspection. So I built a very unique identity. So if you're listening to me and you're watching this now, you have to build a unique identity that nobody else can easily copy. Until today, it's not easy for anybody to copy the identity I had to build for myself in the real estate sector in Dubai. Not easy for nobody, and it's very important. Who are you? What's your name? Okay, what's your identity? What is unique about you? What is original and authentic about you? Some of you don't need to do the way I did it. You can look inside and say, my strength could be beauty. I'm extremely beautiful, and I'm just going to sell property like a model, right? Some of you could dance, and your identity can just be the dancing model. Some of you are humorous, and your identity will just be doing funny videos and just creating humor, and then using that humor to sell. There's this twin, I don't know whether they're twin, but they're very identical in Dubai, Zama something. They sell real estate, but they're cool. In fact, they used to sell electronic gadgets, and now there's also add real estate to it. They sell for Danube and all this. But they've used comedy skits, short videos to push the real estate sector, and that's become their unique identity. So figure out your natural talent, figure out what you do best that nobody can do, what is unique to you. For me, the last thing that became unique in my identity was education. I was able to educate people. I'm good with, being able to be persuasive and simplify complex things, right? And people wanted to invest in Dubai, but everything looked complex. Oh, the land is not freehold. So if you're not a citizen of Dubai, do you know some people still believe that if you're not a citizen of Dubai, you cannot own a property for life? That used to be the case way back in the day. but no more. But some people still believe that till today. So by learning to educate and EduSell, I will share later in the course more about EduSell. But I created that unique identity. So you create one. So assignment number 1, write 5. I've given you almost 5 now, right? If not more than 5. Write down and put in this chat group 5 unique identity you can pick up that will make you distinct in your quest to make passive income selling properties in Dubai. Okay, so write down 5 unique that is organic to you, that is unique to you, that is the area of your strength, and let's go over it together in this group. Okay, love you, and see you in part 2 of how to make passive income selling real estate in Dubai. Bye bye.